What if the thing holding you back, fear, was actually the key to unlocking your greatest potential? Sounds crazy, right? Most people run from fear, letting it paralyze them, while others seem to dance with it, turning anxiety into fuel. It's not magic, it's a skill, and most people never learn it. They spend their lives avoiding what scares them, missing out on growth, success, and freedom. But not you, not after this video, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the tools to master your fear and make it your superpower. Ready to stop running and start winning? Let's dive in. First, you've got to change how you see fear. We're wired to think it's the enemy, something to avoid at all costs, but here's the truth. Fear isn't out to get you. It's trying to protect you. Think of it like a smoke alarm. It's loud, annoying, but it's there to save your life. The problem? Most people hear the alarm and freeze. Mentally strong people hear it and act. Every time you feel that knot in your stomach, that racing heart, it's not a signal to stop. It's a signal to grow. Reframe fear as your coach, not your captor, and everything shifts. Suddenly, it's not breaking you, it's building you. Let me tell you about Franklin D. Roosevelt, FDR. You've heard of him, right? The guy who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. But before he was a legend, he was terrified. At 39, polio struck, paralyzing his legs. He could have given up. Most would have. Fear of failure, fear of being seen as weak, it hit him hard. But FDR didn't run. He faced it head-on, retraining his body, rebuilding his confidence, and turning his anxiety into action. He once said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." That wasn't just a catchy line, it was his life. Fear didn't stop him. It forged him into one of history's toughest leaders. Proof? Your fear doesn't define you, your response does. If you want to master fear, stop doing these three things right now. 1. Stop avoiding it. Hiding from what scares you keeps you weak. Face it, and you get stronger. 2. Stop overthinking. Fear grows in your head when you let it spiral. Cut it off with action. 3. Stop waiting to feel brave. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. These traps turn fear into a prison. Break them, and it becomes your power. Now, let's build habits to turn fear into your ally. First, exposure. Do one thing that scares you every day. Public speaking? Say hi to a stranger. Heights? Climb a ladder. Start small, but start. Second, breathe through it. When fear hits, take 5 slow, deep breaths. It calms your body and clears your mind. Third, visualize success. Picture yourself crushing it. Your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality, so use that to trick fear away. Do these daily, and fear stops being a wall. It becomes a stepping stone. Mentally tough people don't let fear run the show, they run it. Here's how. When panic strikes, say a big presentation or a tough conversation, pause. Don't react. Count to 5, breathe, and ask, what's the worst that can happen? Spoiler, it's never as bad as you think. Fear's like a wave, it crashes then fades. Ride it out instead of drowning in it. This tiny pause puts you back in the driver's seat. Most people see fear as failure's shadow. It's not, it's growth's spotlight. Every time you're scared, you're on the edge of something big. The best singers bombed their first gigs. The richest entrepreneurs lost everything before winning. Fear means you're trying, stretching, learning. So next time you feel it, don't flinch. Smile. It's proof you're alive, pushing limits. The only failure is staying still. Here's the ultimate trick. Decide fear can't break you. Life's going to throw curveballs, rejection, loss, uncertainty. Weak minds crumble. Strong ones adapt. How? Tell yourself, this is just a test. I've survived worse. I'll figure it out. Reframe every scare as a challenge, not a threat. Accept that fear is part of the ride. Stop fighting it. Start using it. You're not a victim of fear. You're its master. You're tougher than you know. Every scar proves it. Last thing, fear hates action. You can sit there overanalyzing, waiting to feel ready, or you can move. Action is the antidote. Don't wait for confidence. Confidence comes after you start. Want proof? FDR didn't feel fearless when he stood up to polio. He just stood up. Small steps kill big fears. So here's your choice. Keep letting fear call the shots or take control today. Your future self is begging you to choose strength. Pick one scary thing. Do it now. Share it in the comments. I'm rooting for you. If this hit home, subscribe. We're building unbreakable minds together. See you next time.